Hello, everybody, and welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday. This is Barbara, and I'm doing this in the morning, and I asked Grandfather's son to join us. It's really cloudy out. You know, everything's just covered over, and I asked Grandfather's son to just, can you just like come out for half hour, 40 minutes? And as you can see, there's already light pouring through the windows. So I'm feeling very blessed at the moment. I mean, I feel blessed all the time, but I asked him to come out, and here he is. And I mean, even right here across my throat, there's light coming in here, there's light coming in here. Gotta love it. Everything's connected. And if you go around telling everybody, oh, there's a blizzard coming, oh, there's a horrible storm coming, oh, we're gonna have this, oh, we're gonna have that. Guess what? In your world, that's what you are gonna have. Me, I wanted some sunshine because I love the sun. I'm very, very connected to the sun. And honestly, we are in the midst of a full moon right now, which is why I couldn't sleep last night. So I need this sunshine to recharge me energetically, because I feel like, for me, I don't get that from the moon. And I feel like we either resonate with the sun or the moon. I have a friend who, she totally resonates with the moon. She goes outside and hangs out with the moon at night and gets up really early in the morning before the sun comes up. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that just sounds awful to me. Let me just sit outside in the sunshine, and that will make me happy. And it doesn't even matter what I'm doing, just sitting in a chair, drinking a cup of tea, talking to Grandfather's son, who looks fabulous, by the way. Look at that. Wow. Thank you. So this is also a reminder that we need to go inside of ourselves. This full moon, this is a completion. It's a completion of a cycle. It's where we need to complete things. We need to, if you said you were going to clean the house, you need to cross that off your list. If you said you were going to make soap, finish making the soap. I got to finish making soap today. The full moon, like I said, it charges some people, but it also makes some of us feel exhausted. The full moon makes me feel exhausted, but then I can't sleep. Yeah. So whatever the full moon means to you, pay attention to that, okay? Be kind to yourself. If you can't sleep on a full moon, do things that can help you go to sleep. And I don't mean, I'm not talking about drinking and drugs and all that. Maybe you exercise on that day. Maybe if a cup of warm milk helps you, then do that. Make it golden milk. Golden milk to me is amazing. But be kind to yourself, okay? Take a long hot bath. If you can, go for a walk. I choose not to go for a walk because I think yesterday it got up to minus 15. I'm not going to go for a walk outside. But having said that, I did get on my elliptical and my treadmill. All right, if you're new to Pick a Stack, I might be done rambling. I don't know. We've got 3 stacks, and your job is to think of an idea, issue, or question pertaining to yourself, your loved ones, your community, or the world, and then intuitively choose a stack. So many people, when they do a Pick a Stack kind of thing, you're shown the stacks. I want you to use your intuition. 1, 2, or 3. Left, middle, right. Whatever you got to do. Today, we also get a bonus card for the full moon. And that's going to be at the end. That's for everybody. It's separate from the 3. Each stack includes a deck, either an oracle deck or a tarot deck today. and a crystal, and each stack tells a story. Okay, and hopefully whatever you pick resonates with you. But I highly encourage you to listen to all 3 stacks because you just never know. There might be something that goes across the board, which a lot of times there is, or there's something in stack 3 and you chose stack 1. And it's okay to choose 2 stacks or all 3 stacks. You make the rules, not me. I'm just a tool. And right now, I'm the tool that brings in the sun and talks to my spirit guides. Okay? We're starting off with the Lemurian Saint Germain crystal singing bell to raise the frequency. My camera keeps going. Wah. Weird things have been happening this week for me, you guys. I don't know about you, but weird things. Monday, it was all electronical stuff. Electronical? Okay, I'm making up words now. Electrical stuff. My furnace went out again. Light bulbs in my face. There was something else. It was 3 things. And I'm just like, what is this? And today, I don't know, maybe it's the moon. Maybe it's more than that. Maybe it's the Schumann resonance. I haven't checked it yet this morning. I just feel really woo-woo. And this morning I was actually sick. Like, kind of sick. And I'm like, what is that? I refuse to be sick. So I told it to stop. And it did. But it's like weird things are going on. Weird energies. So if you're experiencing anything weird, like that, it's not just you. All right. If you chose stack number 1, you are going to get a reading from the Chakra reading card deck. So I'm going to shuffle these and then I'm going to show you what your crystal is. Look at that sun coming in. Don't you love it? I love you so much, Grandfather Sun. All right, your crystal. We're going to start with that. I want to put it right there. This is green garnet, also known as grossularite. I have it in a polished point, so it's not raw on here, it's just not finished, and then here it's polished. And so grossularite, because it's green, excuse me, it resonates with the heart chakra. It's good for healing. It's good for your divine health. So having this in your vehicle, if you spend a lot of time there, next to your bed, if you spend a lot of time there, if you are on your sofa or in a chair in the living room a lot, having one next to that would be a good thing. You know, somewhere where a healing room, somebody just said a healing room, duh. Yeah, and then the cool thing is when it's a polished point like this, you can focus the energy. So I can literally, focus the energy right there or wherever I need to focus it. It is very soothing. It can help with the meridians. It can help with anything in this area. So kidneys, liver, gallbladder, spleen, pancreas, heart, lungs, this whole stomach, digestion, this whole area. It can help with that. It can also help with thyroid and pituitary issues. It's good for your immune system. It's good for bringing in positive energy. That's what most of these crystals do, is bring in positive energy. And it's funny because I have people that come into my shop all the time and they say, wow, it feels so good in here. Yeah, because I have crystal grids in here that the intention is that the energy is high and positive. Yeah. All right. So Oh, look at this orange. I just want to eat this orange color. Um, Out of the chakra reading card deck by Rochelle Charman, we have card number 12. 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. Very sacred number, Holy Trinity. We have the card of relationships. And those two trees are kissing. Relationships 12. That is going to be sacral chakra. That's why it's orange. In this deck, the border around tells us what chakra it's for. Relationships are the way we connect to all things in the world, not just people. This could be a relationship with yourself, your partner, your family, your friends, pets, your creative projects, your home, your community. For things to grow, expand, and be healthy, your relationships need to be fed and nurtured. Now is a good time to see which bonds require some more love and attention and assess the ones that are not so healthy for you at this time. What awareness is required to shift the energy around any challenging relationships? If you have a challenging relationship with somebody at work, a lot of times what we do is we ignore it. I'm just not going to go by that person instead of dealing with whatever the issue is. Through relationships, you learn about yourself and others. I'm going to be perfectly honest here. I've had that cycle of abusive relationships. Okay? And what I learned, taking the 40,000 foot view now, what I've learned from that is I didn't have a good self-worth, self-esteem, and I felt like my job was to help other people fix themselves. Guess what? That's not my job. I fix me. And I need to know that I'm worthy of someone that's not abusive. I need to know that I'm worthy of someone who is good to me and good for me. This is why I have dogs. Just saying. And the sun. Law. The key is to accept and love every aspect of yourself and set yourself free from judgment and limitation. There is an abundance of love and healing that comes with a solid, fulfilling relationship. Take time to nurture your relationships. Relationships should be give. We have this fallacy, this programming that a relationship is give and take. No, it's not. It's give and give. I give to you with no expectation, and you give to me with no expectation. That's a good relationship. Okay? If I do this nice thing for you, I don't need to expect anything in return. But if you do something nice in return, yay, both of us. But I shouldn't expect it. And if everybody followed this rule, we wouldn't have any sitcoms on TV, because all sitcoms are basically about people making assumptions, people taking the wrong assumption about something that somebody said or did. Sitcoms teach us the wrong way to have relationships. Literally every sitcom. Movies are the same way. So take time to nurture your relationships. Put in the energy to allow them to grow and expand into exceptional, beautiful friendships or deeper connections. And this also means to yourself. We have to love ourselves. And I've been saying this for years. And people go, oh, yeah. And then they do destructive things. And it's like, okay, so you're just, yeah, I'm agreeing. But you're not actually going to put it into motion. Like what you put into your body, what you eat, what you drink. Are you doing that because you love yourself? Most people, no. This is also a powerful time to create a long-lasting, healthy relationship with you and to be your own best friend. Relationships. Ooh. And interestingly, we have the gross solarite or the green garnet, which is heart chakra. And they're all different chakras. So this is your sacral chakra, which is your emotional center. but then we also have the heart. We have to think from the heart. Think from the heart. That was stack number 1. If you chose stack number 2, your deck is my new Woodland Fairy Tale Tarot deck. I'm still learning about this deck. It encompasses, each suit encompasses a different fairy tale. Oops, there's one more. I haven't quite got it down yet. So I'm going to say this out loud. Let's see. Wands are Hansel and Gretel. Swords are Sleeping Beauty. Cups are the Goose Girl. And pentacles are Little Thumb. Now, I'm not really sure where this is from, but the names are Cecilia Latari and Giulia Varetto. So maybe Italian? We don't generally have the Goose Girl here as a nursery rhyme. And most people also don't know about Little Tom Thumb. I remember it from when I was, knee-high to a grasshopper. And most young people have never heard that saying either. All right. I feel like we're supposed to have 2 cards from here today. Do we have 2 cards? Spirit guides from the light. What do we need to know today? What do we need to know today? Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, that one, definitely. And that one, okay. Now that we have our cards, let's talk about our stone. Today, in stack number 2, we have Caribbean Aragonite. Let's get my face out of that. Come on, focus, focus. Well, I was trying to focus on the light. Here we go. So this is Caribbean Aragonite. It's got some calcite in it. It's the color of the Caribbean. It's that light, beautiful light blue. Again, this is a polished point, so it's raw on the bottom and the edges, but then it's polished up into a point so you can focus the energy. So it's blue calcite that makes it blue. This is really good for new beginnings and for growth and peace and insight. If you're starting up a new side hustle or a new business or a new relationship, this would be a really good stone to have in that area. By your computer, by your cash register, by your bed, wherever the new beginnings are being present. It can also help. It's got a very soft, peaceful, calming energy. So having it in a place that, like at work, if you have issues with coworkers, kind of like I was talking about in stack number 1, this can help bring that calm into the environment. It's good for throat, third eye, and crown chakra. So this is the upper chakras, okay? In stack number 1, we had the green garnet, which is here in the middle area. This is good for the upper chakras. Hang on one sec. Lemon water to the rescue. Okay, so we've got 2 cards. We've got the 5 of Swords. And in the 5 of Swords, This is what the card looks like. Okay, there's a baby in a bassinet, and there's a wicked witch. The 5 is in the middle, between the ace and the 10. To me, every time I see this card, and I've only had this deck for like a week, but every time I see this card, I think of Rapunzel. Rapunzel? With the loom and the hair? No, I'm sorry. Rumpelstiltskin. Rumpelstiltskin. I knew it started with an R. To me, this card is telling us that there's stuff going on behind the scenes. Like here we are being all innocent. We're the babe in the bassinet. And there's stuff going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. Well, hello. I mean, we have that going on in our country, in our world right now. And it's not that this is a new thing, it's that it's being brought up to the surface. It's being brought out to the public. This has always been going on. There's always been the witch with the magic wand doing something. And I'm not saying all witches are bad, okay? I'm saying there's always somebody in the shadows doing something, okay? It's just that now we can see it. And interestingly, the second card is a major arcana, card number 4. This first one is 5. This is 4. And this is the Emperor card. Now, what I said about this first card is there's things that are being seen now. These hidden agendas are coming out. So we've got the Emperor, and in this deck, it's like the Emperor's new clothes, only they didn't make him naked. They gave him some long underwear. Kind of like we just had at the Grammys where women were wearing freaking body stockings and showing everything. I don't call that fashion. I'm sorry. Call me old-fashioned, but that is not fashion. So this card is also talking about things opening up. Like, can you see me now? Yeah, we can see you now. There's the combination of these two cards, and what they're making me feel is there's stuff about our lives as a collective and our lives individually that's coming out. This is the stuff behind the scenes that's affecting our lives now, today, yesterday, in the past. Sometimes it's somebody who really honestly believes they're doing this for your good. They're not. They're doing it to be controlling. They're doing it because you're not living the life that they want you to live. They're doing it because you have something they want. Probably resources. Whether it's money or fame or jewelry or whatever. Maybe it's your light and your energy. There's a lot of energy vampires out there. They may not look like vampires. They may look like dark witches. They may look like family members. But they literally want to suck the energy right out of you like a Dementor from Harry Potter. But the cool thing is all this stuff is coming to light now. The veils are getting so thin that we're getting more aware that, oh, that person's kind of like, wait a minute. Every time I'm around them, I'm tired and then I feel like crying. I wonder why that is. And you start thinking about it. And you're like, oh, I'm putting puzzle pieces together and they're an energy vampire. Why didn't I see that before? You didn't see it before because the veils weren't thin enough for you to see it. You were programmed not to see it. And so one of the things we have to do as we're seeing these things, whether it's from the collective or individuals, is we need to not beat ourselves up for not seeing this before because we weren't meant to see it before. The veils were there. Our amnesia was in place. Okay? We were programmed. But now all that's being lifted little by little by little by little by little. And pretty soon, guess what? Oh my gosh, I can see stuff. I can see the shadows in the corner. I can see that thing in the basement that hides behind the furnace. Yeah, that stuff's real. Man, when I was a kid, that stuff's not real. Don't be scared of the basement. Now I look back at that basement and I go, yeah, there really was stuff down there. It's just my parents couldn't see it, and I could. But all this stuff is coming out. It's not coming to the surface. We are getting our masks stripped off of us. So whatever's going on in your life, you're going to be seeing more of this stuff. And I need to tell you to prepare for this, but you're already prepared. Okay? Just have an open mind. Don't go, no, I don't want to know that. I don't want to. Yes, you do want to know this stuff. Okay? Just like in the movie The Matrix, we need to know what the real world is like and looks like. So don't put the blinders over your eyes. Okay? Keep an open mind, because you're going to be seeing stuff, especially with all the stuff going on in our supposed government. You're going to be hearing stuff and seeing stuff that is going to make you uncomfortable. And your job is to go, okay, I see that now. I'm not doing this. I'm not shielding my eyes. I see it. I need to pray or burn a candle or something to help all these people bring this stuff to light. Okay? Woo! That's some serious stuff right there. I love it. I've been watching this stuff unfold for years, and I'm so happy that it's finally coming out and that other people are seeing this. You know, all the trafficking and all the bad stuff going on with money. I mean, we're all just chattel. Ugh. Not here in my shop. We're all love, light, and unicorns. Yes, we are. See? All right, if you chose stack number 3, you are going to get a card from the Priestess of Light. Look at that. Priestess of Light in the light. Awesome. And you are going to get, for your stone, you are going to get Scholasite, which I love. Can we, there, see the lines? Oh, come on. It's white and it has these lines in it. And to me, it feels so calming and soothing. But this is a stone that can help us see patterns, help us see connections, and feel peace. So this is going to be the kind of stone that you want to have when you're meditating and you're asking your guides for guidance, for help me navigate what's going on in the world right now. The energy of this can help you take control of your life, because you know, once we see patterns in all this stuff and things make more sense, we can be calmer. We don't need to live in fear anyway, but this stone helps us find an inner peace, embrace relaxation and tranquility and just being. It allows for true and pure alignment to the subtle bodies. Oh, it feels so good in my hand, you guys. It can help align the spine. So having one under your mattress or near your bed or carried in your pocket. It's good for interdimensional travel. So when you're meditating, having one of these in your hand or on your body somewhere would be good. It can help you with receptivity and expansion. Balance. Wow. I went totally out of focus, which is totally fine with me. My camera's having a hard time with the sun, and I love it. Because you know what? The sun is way more important than looking at me. All right, let's see what the Priestess of Light has for us today. Priestess of Light Oracle. This was a gift deck from my friend Joy. And Joy, I know you have this deck, and I don't know if you noticed this, but don't the backs of the cards remind you of Avalon? They're green with that full moon. We get card number 1. 1 is a new beginning, and it's the card of Portal, Infinite Mind, Awakening Consciousness. Beautiful. This card heralds the coming of a very powerful time for you. It signifies no less than the awakening of your infinite and eternal awareness. Stack number 2 was talking about the veils being lifted and hidden truths are coming forward, and now we have a new beginning. You are connected to the unending flow of beneficial information from the Akashic records, resonating all around you, touching on everything from creative or artistic endeavors to work projects and even financial investments. This doorway to eternal guidance is open to you now. Let's make it be open with this sunlight right here. Focus on that sun, maybe take a picture of it, focus on the sun. Call that your portal. We've got this sun here right now, and we've got the full moon. This is very, very powerful, okay? Today is 2/12/9. It's actually 2/1/2/2/2/5. We got a lot of 2s in there, so let's keep our frequency high. I love how my camera's messing with me. That's cool. It's all about the sun. So when this card shows up, you'll find yourself making spontaneous, honoring decisions, trusting your choices, clearly seeing the future potentials coming into your life. This portal marks a time of expanding consciousness. Open to the guidance of your own eternal mind and look to the future with confidence. I mean, the fact that my camera is focusing on the sun here, and this is the portal card, and she's literally got this sun in the background. Okay? Everything happens for a reason. I do not believe there are coincidences or accidents. Everything happens for a reason. Everything is connected. And the sun right here is a portal. This is a portal. So embrace it. The full moon is a portal. Embrace it. Talk to your spirit guides and ancestors from the light. Say, thank you, thank you, thank you for bringing me all the information, knowledge, and wisdom that I need. Thank you for bringing me all the resources that I need to be the person that I need to be going forward. Thank you for helping me help lots of people. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you for bringing me all the resources I need to help lots of people and myself. Because when I help myself, then I can help others. Awakening consciousness. Time to wake up. All right, we have a bonus card. Let's clear all this up. The bonus card is from the Spirit of the Wheel deck. The Spirit of the Wheel deck by Linda Iwashina. This is the card of the Rest and Cleansing Moon. The Rest and Cleansing Moon, card number 17. This is for this full moon, the full moon that occurs between January 20th and February 18th, which is this full moon. You have a natural ability to give without expectation. What was I talking about earlier? Giving with no expectation. Relationships, it's a give and give. Being gentle and caring towards others comes naturally for people born under the rest and cleansing moon. You may find yourself being pulled in many different directions by those around you who need your help. Because you naturally put others first, this card serves as a reminder to maintain your personal boundaries. You guys, this is huge because so many of us that have this angel energy, we give, and then our cup is so empty, we can hardly even take care of ourselves. We have to take care of ourselves. We have to do that self-care because our cup needs to overflow and we share what overflows. Literally, if everybody on the planet did this, we would have so much abundance. But we don't. We run our own cups dry. So if you're running your cup dry, go recharge it. You got a full moon, you got the sun, you have water and earth and air and spirit and fire. You got lots of ways to recharge your batteries. If you forgive others too easily, you set yourself up for being hurt. Be a doormat and others will try to take advantage of your good nature. People will respect and admire you more if you are clear about how much you are willing to give. It's okay to say no. It took me many years to figure that out. And now I'm at the point where I can go, you know what? Nope. I value myself, so I'm going to say no. And sometimes it's that person that needs to hit rock bottom in order for them to make a change in their lives. If we enable them and enable them and enable them and enable them, they never hit rock bottom and they never make the change, make the choice to make the change that they need to make. They got to pull themselves up by their bootstraps. I know it's really, really hard to watch somebody do that. I've been the person in that position and I've been the enabler, and neither one is a fun place to be. But if we sit back and go, you know what, this is what I would try, and then we back up and we go, all right, it's their choice. They get the choice of how they want to proceed. And if they don't choose to lift themselves up, that's not on us. Yes, it's hard, but each one of us needs to make that choice on our own. So take a breather from the serious approach towards life. Express yourself in positive, healthy ways that bring you joy. Spend time with children, creative activities, nature, whatever makes you happy. Love yourself enough to develop special relationships with people who reciprocate the love and who support you. The people that lift you up and support you. Those are the people you need to spend time with. And what's interesting is this card has deer on it. And I've been working with deer antlers lately. Now, this card also, it's this stag in the woods. And the way the trees and the leaves are, they look like hands, like they're all trying to take something from the deer. And the deer's like, nope, can't touch this. Nope. Because the deer cares about himself. So he's going, you don't get a piece of me. Not today. Boundaries. The rest and cleansing moon. Good time to take a nice long bath with all kinds of good salts in it. Remember, our bodies are batteries. We need the salts. Epsom salts, Himalayan pink salt, Dead Sea salt, Celtic salt, whatever salts suit your fancy. It's good stuff. Thank you for joining me today. I love you guys. I love the sun. Thank you, Grandfather Sun, for shining in my video today. You watch it. He'll go away as soon as I'm done doing the video. It'll be amazing. Have a blessed rest of your day. And remember, boundaries and self-care, okay? I send you blessings of love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, and all good things, because I know you're worthy and I know you deserve them all. Mwah. Namaste.